why are we here? We've got the series format. So, at the moment, we have, well, 8 teams here today to try all the cycles after that. Then you get an automatic invitation to the Grand Major. Everyone else gets filtered through and deals with, maybe going to the close qualifiers, maybe going to the Jürgen fan. So let's have a look at how those top 17 results played out. You see, top 16, it's just on the back of my tongue. I'm so used to saying it. Top 7 bracket for this afternoon's or evening's or morning's excitement, depending on where you are in the world. We start with what looks like basically a normal cash-out bracket. It's not a normal upper and winners and losers bracket. We have this upper bracket now in stage 2, where you can see at the start the top 4-3, and stage 3 is about as you can get. It's just a cash out followed by a best of 3 final round. So you want to book your spot here early if you can, get the nice things. Maybe you could talk it.
Yeah, so just like you guys were saying, this is going to be on the new season. But these are the maps we're going to be playing on, so we're not going...
It's very simple to understand. We have 5 teams returning to the second cycle, so I wanted to do something special. Here are a little bit of few stats, what these teams are capable of.
That's my thoughts, right? Got a lot of teams that aren't 5 tiers here, so all of them will be thinking, we've got a shot at this.
Yeah, and it's going to be a really close one. I mean, we talk so much about...
First game of top 8. Dianic Dread, take us through it.
Thank you so much, Jerry. Dread... Here we are yet again, the second cycle top 8, and our first game in the first stage has started. My god, Dread. I do want you to answer Jerry's question, so go ahead.
Yeah, and so far it's looking like we're not going to... I was going to say, we might see some more melee weapons come out, maybe a sledgehammer or 2, but it's not looking like that, as we got some LH1s from Nagiri, getting some really nice shots there, as well as Persone with the KS is going to get a kill on the other side of that map, but Nagiri just trying to run away with 2 HP here, getting a little bit of regen, but almost got it stopped again, trying to roll through that fire, but he can't quite push through. There's fire everywhere on that staircase. But he's the last one alive now, and it's actually a 1v1 versus Nuok, but he's going to go for the regen here and get the revive up as well. But it looks like a lot of invis, Dianic.
Ooh, it does look like it. He will get the kill eventually, so right now it does look like Bulbasaur will stand up on top, but it will be a trade in the end. Both teams have wiped each other. That means that Kasha will just stand for a while. That is quite surprising to see there. On the other hand, look at it. Lights Out have already plugged their first cash outs, and it's going to be Team Aru trying to attack it, but it doesn't look like they're trying to pivot maybe away. Unclear yet. The decision yet to be made.
Yeah, that was very interesting for both the teams to wipe each other at the very beginning on the other side of the map, but a little bit of a different story on this side, as Lights Out has won this team fight. So they are going to be holding this cash out now and setting up here, trying to figure out where they're going to play for that defense. And looks like a little bit of a spawn manipulation coming through as well. But Special Force is back in and making their way across right now. And we got a red barrel in the hand of Rubinski here. Let's see if he can maybe get a pick over with it. But we've got them coming up right now on the flank. Actually, the red barrel goes out, but doesn't get a lot of value out of it, as Nuok takes out Rubinski, and then Monster Pig's going to pick out a Donk Rage, but Persone is going to get that trade back over there to Nuok. He is the last person alive there. He's got to live just a little bit longer for these Defender coins to come through. Is he going to be able to live long enough? He is. Both those coins end up coming through, Dianic.
And here we go. Look at the cash out. The steal needs to happen every single second, so the longer person can stay alive and maybe just prevent that steal till the teammates come along and get themselves in a good position. There we go. The steal is being attempted right now, but there is the attempt to try to take it away. But look at it, the nullifier works perfectly. Unfortunately for the side of Team Aru, they're not going to be able to flip it just yet. Lights Out, they're still standing strong. Now going to be wiped completely out as they go for one more attempt. I mean, what a play. Yet again, trying to bait the teammates in, but that nullifier onto Person was brutal. But here's the next team coming along. What is actually happening?
Yeah, I mean, this is actually crazy. So Team Morale actually came in and took that. And Ebola actually, almost ends up going off the edge there. Jurg is getting this hand res up, and Bola is going to go ahead and grab a body and go through that gateway again to get his teammate back up as well. And there's still a fight coming out over here as Bola is just taking that gateway over and over again, trying to stay alive and kind of get out of there. They're going to need to start rotating towards this next box. I don't think anybody's going to contest Boba Slurpers on this one because there's not very much time left on it. And the rest of these teams, they're going to want to get the pacing up and start working towards that next cash out.
The good also thing here for Boba Slurpers, if nobody contests, that means they're going to have a fair shot at the next cash out to be back into the rotation. They're a bit behind now, but that also just caused because of the wipe that they had to take early on against Special Force. Surprising to see here, still them not being even questioned a tiny bit, but we have 3 of the teams, Lights Out, Special Force, and Team Arrow, all of a sudden trying to fight each other over a singular vault.
Yeah, and it's just an absolute mosh pit over here, but it looks like the teams kind of realize that, and they're kind of breaking off just a little bit because none of them wants to get stuck in these third parties here, especially when these cash outs aren't even running yet. But we do finally get a plug on that other side there. And now Best taking a lot of damage here. He's going to land that winch, but it's not going to matter because the entire team of Special Force is there to answer. And now it's only Sin left alive on Team Around. He's going to end up going down as well. And now this box is going to be able to be plugged over here on what's more commonly known as the hospital side of Fortune Stadium here.
Yeah, but look at that second box. Shortly right after that's going to be plugged as well. And yet again, Lights Out, they're able to plug their second box into this game, while Special Force has gotten themselves the first one. Again, if you look at the control percentage that we just talked about earlier, we can already see Lights Out. They found themselves now with 2 players down. Donkridge is the last man standing, trying to defend it off, but we both know this cash out is going to be in danger very, very soon. Luckily, the defense coins will be used. They're going to spawn themselves back into the game, but the steal is already being attempted. And this time, it just looks like it might be possible. It's going to be Boba Slurper on the attempt. They will each find a kill once, but look at them. Only Nigiri now standing strong, while the next team is already coming along trying to steal it.
Yeah, they are coming along right now trying to steal this, but Verbinski is going to end up going down, and Lights Out is in a very tough spot right now as both these teams are coming in to try to fight this. Team Rao is on it right now, trying to see the steal go through, and it actually gets stopped at the very last second, but Donkrage was the last one alive, so he paid for his life for stalling that right there, but they might be able to hold on to this, maybe. I mean, we have pretty much every team in the lobby here, it looks like. Even a member of the Special Forces coming here as well, because they know that nobody is over there fighting them. And we have some steals coming through, but there's only 8 seconds left for Lights Out to come back into this fight, Dianic.
Only 8 seconds left, and the steal is already being attempted. Look at it from the looks of it. Boba Slurper might just have it, but no, the winch! Last second will deny it, and somehow Lights Out, they still stand strong onto it, but they're gonna go for the second time. Palmer, he tries his best, but look at this. They will get it at the bitter end. He gets the steal, and my god, what a play. The first winch just being denied. The second one will go through. Lights Out, they've just spawned in, so they weren't even close enough to really deny this one. Of course, they're still trying to get maybe a wipe here onto Boba Slurper, but my god, what a second round of cash. It's so chaotic, and yet again, one team being completely ignored on the other side. The hospital not even being contested. You said it, every single team is now chipping into the box of Lights Out, which then ended up being Boba Slurper's one.
Yeah, that was absolutely crazy. I thought for a second that Lights Out might actually hold on to that after full wiping, but Boba Slurpers were able to take that at the very last second, fighting off pretty much every team in the lobby there. And now we have, it looks like that was Team Rao over there who did get the tap on 6. But Lights Out, who spawned in at the very end of that mosh pit that was going on over that in that other building, were able to plug this second to last box on the other side of the map, and now Team Rao is going to have to decide where they go with this, but they're going to run into a lot of resistance here, as it looks like Boba Slurpers is kind of defending this cash out A and going to hopefully try to stop them from it being plugged, possibly, Dianic.
It does look like it, but they're really bringing it away. They really might trying to double this one. There's a cheeky little fight happening. Special Force, they're gonna lose themselves one player, but look at it in the meanwhile. Lights Out, they've plugged their third cash out, unable to even convert one of the 2 cash outs. They find themselves
doubled.
They got the double, but it was from Team Rao. They doubled it, but look at it. Right now it's under the control of Lights Out. I mean, if they stay completely free. Every single team is now fighting for the top. Boba Slurper, because it has been doubled, they find themselves in a safe position on the second place. All they gotta do is not wipe, get some of the kills, but even just stand still in the corner, and they got themselves second place and move on.
Yeah, this is going to be absolutely insane. Lights Out, again, are going to have to fight through every team in the lobby to hold on to this one. Nuwak is going to go ahead and drop that C4 off of it. Take a little bit of damage on himself as he does so. And go ahead and get that other C4 off as well. Also, just to point out, Nuwak is the only one in this entire lobby on Dash, which is another one that's surprising to me. No, I lied. Cyborg is also on Dash as well. So there's 2 Dash lights in the whole lobby. Everybody else is on Invis. And here comes all the kills coming through. Yerg actually gets a melee kill onto Perzone. Cyborg's going to take out Monster Pig. Yerg is going to go down as well. Nuwak being the last one alive. All of Lights Out is down again. This time, I don't think they're going to be able to hold on to the box as long as they did while they were dead last time, Dianic.
Oh, look at it. They just waited for the flip to then be active. Lights Out, they've lost the cash out, but it is now under the control of the team who plugged the team around, got themselves the plug, and also the steal. It will be swapped one more time. Special Force. They get themselves a last second cheeky little swap, and with that,
Wow.
they shoot themselves to the first place.
Wow. I mean, first match of the day, and we have a
My
double.
God.
In the first match of the day. That is insane. But, I mean, if that just tells how the rest of these games are going to go, it's just going to be absolutely wild. As we saw, this replay is the first match, the first fight of the match, and both of these teams wiped each other at the same time.
Absolutely insane, and just constantly Lights Out, they kept on trying, but unfortunately they never actually had much control of the cash out. Every single time they were forced to fight multiple teams over and over again, and that just really caused them to lose that many plugs. Jerry, I want to hear your thoughts on this, because you've been watching this, and already for the first game, this was a pure chaos of a match.
Oh my gosh. That was insane. That was just all-round chaos. And we don't see many doubles nowadays. Since the introduction of Double Jeopardy, it's been a rarity, but Team Morale almost booked their spot in the next round with it. Look at this. That's still working out so perfectly, but Cyborg is in a brilliant spot to wipe out everyone in the follow-up. It was Special Force that got that steal at the end, though. So, yeah, Special Force and Boba Slurpers coming through huge. And you've got to feel for Team Morale. But the biggest